Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the U.S. Steel Gymnasium at Rockridge High School. Tonight, the Rockridge boys varsity team will be facing the Hermantown Hawks boys varsity. The boys JV game that just ended. Ended the first half 28-27 with top scorers Bo Akerson and Cooper On. The final of our game 73-48. Top scorers being Jackson Lampa, Bo Akerson, Owen Halim, and Cooper On. Thank you, and we will be back shortly.
Hello, my name is Logan Angove, and I'm here with the Rockridge broadcast. Today I'm with one of the Hermantown Hawks players, Peyton. What's your last name?
Menzel.
Menzel?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about today's game, Peyton?
Pretty good. I feel like it's gonna be a fun game on Friday night.
All right. How do you feel like your team has progressed overall this season?
Started out a little rough, but we're getting better playing together and getting better chemistry, so that's good.
Is there anything that you want to say to new basketball players or people who want to get better at basketball?
Just keep playing. It's a fun sport.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Peyton.
Yeah.
And I hope you have a good game, I'll say.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Logan Angove, and I'm here with the Rockridge broadcast. Today, I'm with the Rockridge senior player for varsity team, Jalen Misquitz. Jalen, how do you feel about tonight's game?
Tonight, I think it's going to go well. Hermantown's a tough team to beat, but after our tough win last night, I think we have a really good chance of winning tonight and playing really good.
All right. Is there anything that you think your team has improved on since your last game?
I would say it's just the energy levels, because sometimes we can go into a drought where we start to lose our leads, but so far we've kept our energy levels high, which gives us like an extra 15 points or more to keep us in the games and whatnot.
All right. Is there anything you want to say to basketball players around, or anybody who wants to be a professional basketball player?
I would say you have to train like in your off time. You have to want to have it. So you can't just practice when your team practices. You have to do it by yourself in the dark, in the rain, whenever you can, and just put in all those hours to get it done.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Sports fans, the Rockridge High School welcomes you to the U.S. Steel Gymnasium for tonight's Section 7 AAA game between the Hawks of Hermantown and your own Wolverines of Rockridge. At this time, would you please rise, remove your hats, and face our nation's flag. In doing so, please remember those who have and are serving this country, and to those who have made the ultimate sacrifice for the freedom currently enjoyed today as we play our national anthem. The officials for tonight's contest are registered by the Minnesota State High School League. Their experience qualifies them to administer the rules of the game. An attitude of good sportsmanship should be upheld by all spectators, players, and coaches, no matter what their personal feelings or loyalties may be in this contest. Your officials for tonight's game are, on my left, Paul McDonald. On my right, Archie Winans. And in the middle, Adam Roden. Let's give him a round of applause. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, the Hawks of Hermantown with a record of 5 wins and 5 losses. Their head coach, Andy Fensky. He's assisted by Andy Wilcox, Chris Peterson, and Jacob France. A 5'10 junior, number 2, Blake Sudlin. A 6'2 senior, number 3, Braden Lundeen. A 6'4 senior, number 10, Abraham Sumis. A 6'1 senior, number 14, Peyton Menzel. And a 6'7 sophomore, number 24, Lance Jansen. And now let's hear it as we introduce your own Wolverines of Rockridge. With a record of 6 wins and 3 losses. The coach in his second season, Spencer Awning. He's assisted by Derek Aho, Drew Aho, and Tom Norman. At guard, a 5'10 senior, number 0, Indy, the Rampage Romero. At forward, a 6'2 senior, number 2, Jalen, the Jaguar Miskowitz. At guard, a 5'10 senior, number 3, Casey, the Archer Awning. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 5, Zane the Lionheart Locken. And at forward, a 6'2 senior, number 24, Ryan the General Herberg. Good luck to both teams. Referees, let's get this game started.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hermantown versus Rockridge, boys 3A varsity basketball. Starters, we have Miskowitz, Locken, Herberg, Romero, and Ani. Hermantown, we have Sunland, Lundeen, Sumis, Menzel, and Jansen. Ball's up. One by Rockridge. Romero takes it, spins back. Herberg whipping it around to Jalen Miskowitz, dribbling up, mid through the point, feeds it to Zane. Top of the key, drives down in the lane, pushes it on number 3. Tip ball, stays towards Rockridge, stays with possession. Miskowitz into Herberg, on the way, Casey for 3. No good. Rebounded by number 24, Jansen. Up to 14, Menzel. Back inside to number 10, lays it in. Sumis with 2 points.
Sumis with the basket.
Locken brings it up. Passes to the top of the key. Jalen drives down the lane. Casey for 3 in the corner. Short. Number 2 rebounds it. That is Sunland. Passes it up the court. Number 10, Sumis. In the corner for 3. No good. Number 3 for 3. That is Braden Lundeen. Ball will go to Rockridge. Locken picks it up. Walking very slowly up the court, just crosses half court. Into Romero, spinning it around. Locken for 3. Bang! Locken for 3 in the short corner. Menzel running up the floor very quickly, trying to get set up. Stolen by Ani. Romero to Zane, open layup. Lets it go. That's Zane with 5 points on a 5-0 swing. And the ball's tipped out of bounds. Sunland couldn't get a handle on it. Rockridge is really gaining some traction here after a really slow start with 2 missed shots. This will be Miskowitz to bring it in. Into Locken, no contest. Everybody just setting up the offense. Locken dribbles to just inside the logo. Passes it to Ani in the corner, back to Locken, ripping it around to Romero up top. Romero to Casey. Standing with it, surveying his options. Miskowitz at the buzzer from way downtown. All right, into number 10, that's Sumis, dribbling up court, met by traffic. Casey, Ani, and Zane Locken. Into number 24, back to number 10, Sumis, lays it in. What a dime. Number 24, that's Lance Jansen on the assist. What a window to find in the paint. Locking up the court, not much pressure overall. Into Ryan, free throw line. Zane lets it fly. No good. Rebound, Miskowitz. Up and in for 2 points, Miskowitz. Picked it right off the glass. For 14, that's Menzel. He was part of the varsity football team that eliminated Rockridge. Maybe there's some heat going in this game. Menzel at the top of the key, staring down. Number 10. Also for 3, Sumis. Sumis is good here, folks. Maybe we should start guarding him a little bit closer. There'll be some adjustments here at halftime. Number 2, Miskowitz. Into number 0, drives down the lane. Herbert goes up with it. No good, in and out. Number 10, Sumis runs up. Number 3, that's Lundeen, goes up. Miskowitz very late, but still managed to break up the shot. It'll be laid in by 14, Menzel. Miskowitz just lagging behind. There he gets the ball. It's part of their offense. He takes it to the hoop, and good. And stolen by Zane. Zane with some quick hands, almost got it to Ani. Into 14, Menzel drives down to number 24, Jansen. Back out 14, Menzel, and there's a foul. That'll be a hold. Foul's on number 5. That's locking in is Joey Ahone, Will Kemp, and Eli Devich. This will be number 10, Abraham Sumis, to take in the ball. Standing underneath his own basket. They get it all the way back to Lundin. Up 24 again, that's Jansen. No good off the front rim. To Sunland, he gets the rebound. 10 goes up with it. Sumis in and out. Can't seem to find the bucket here. It's 12-9. No good. Biscuits grabs it and is running with the court down to Joey Aho. Joey Aho tries to find a spot in the paint. No good. Tries to feed it to Will Kemp. No good. Will's on the ground. Cannot seem to come up with the ball. Yeah, number 10, that is Sumis. Now it's 14, Menzel. Back to Sumis. Number 2 from deep. Hits the back iron. That was Blake Sunland. Devich running down the court. Sets up. Misquits on the late play. That's probably they set up their offense here. There it is. The screen from Will Kemp. He drives down low. Goes up with it. No good. Goes over the heads of 2 Rockridge defenders and up to number 24. Cannot get a handle on it. Jansen could not seem to grab it. That will be Rockridge ball. In for number 2 Misquits is number 21, Leo Johnson. Applying some pressure now is Hermantown. It's 12-9, about 13 and a half minutes left. See if they can build on this very, very slim deficit and tie it up. Into that's Will Kemp, back out to Devich, no good. Intercepted by number 2, that's Sunland. Out to Menzel, back into Sumis. Sunland, top of the key. 24, that's Jansen. Really whipping it around to Menzel for 3. No, Will Kemp jumps right by. In for number 10, Abraham Sumis with another 2 points. Now the lead is 1. As Zane dribbles it around, Johnson picks it up, still doing all right. Gets it to Devich, running the weave as I see. Locking on top of the key, resets the offense. True captain of this team. Oh, and he gives it away to Menzel. No basket. Charge is the call. Menzel with a charge. In for Rockridge, number 3, Ani, and number 33, Oliveto. Ao with it, out to Devich. Back to Ao in the corner. Oliveto cannot get it. Just outside of the hands. Number 10 again. Leo Johnson dribbling down. Caseyani in the corner, dribbling towards the paint. In the paint, bounces off other number 3's leg. Intercepted. He hangs on through it. Deep 3 from Hermantown. There, Menzel from way downtown. The lead is now 4 for Hermantown on this swing. Aho for 3 in the corner. No good. Foul is called. Stoppage of play. Unfortunately, this will be against number 33, Paul Valledo. All right, runs the court up to number 24, shoots it from 3 over Pavoleto's very long arms. Just almost was there, but Jansen was able to knock it down. Timeout from Coach Spencerani. We will be back in 60 seconds.
As a reminder, we have our first raffle ticket running today. Next time you can buy a raffle ticket at the concession stand. Our first drawing of the year.
All right, here we are. The score breakdown, 19-12. Rockridge down by 7 after that late run. The foul game's pretty good. We're leading on the boards. They've just taken more shots than we have, folks. Too many giveaways. The turnover battle is definitely one thing that Spinani is trying to figure out. Also setting up the offense. Yeah, he took on the board too. Alrighty, folks, that buzzer means we are back in action. Johnson ready to take the ball out. Aho getting a little bit of trouble from number 10, that's Sumas. Gets around. Everybody kind of just collapses. Little bit of trouble out of that timeout. That'd be all right. Devich driving the lane. Up and in for 2 points. Devich with a silky smooth touch near the rim. Into 10, that's Sumas. 14, Menzel driving down past Pavleto. Very good shot contest and the rebound. Passes up to Aho. Devich back to Aho. Driving down in the lane. Back to Devich for 3. Yes, sir. It will go. In there, new substitution in the game. It's number 21, Landon Berg. Goes up with it. Gets blocked by Pavleto. The foul is called. Crowd showing their disapproval. Pavleto thinks that was all ball. This will be 2 shots for Landenberg, number 21. First one is good. Substitutions in is Locken, Romero, Herberg, and Miskowitz. The only person to stay is Devich, who hit that last 3. Second shot. Up and off the front rim. Miskowitz with the rebound. Driving down through midcourt. Picks up a little bit of trouble from Sumas. Drives into the paint. Tries to use his... No good. Locken dribbling around up top. Into Miskowitz. Herberg begging for the ball on the low post. Still wants the ball. Still posting up Lance Johnson. Number 24 picked off by number 14. That's Menzel. Into 3. Lundin. Passed over to Menzel. 24. Lance Jansen with the shot. Locken picks it up way in the corner and finds absolutely nobody home. Dribbles down into the short corner. Thinks about a shot. Hack is called on the arm. Menzel does not like it, neither does the Hermantown bench. Very tight game here. Only 3 fouls for the Wolverines, 2 for the Hawks.
Back in for the Hawks, number 2, son.
Miskowitz inbounding. Out to Herberg. Locken wraps around from the top of the key. Bang! Yes, it will. Locken from downtown. They're really gelling together here, folks. When they get to set up that offense and keep moving, they're a hard team to stop. It'll be number 2 into number 10, number 3 back to number 2. Really whipping around number 24. That's Lance Jansen for the shot. And it hits nothing but net, ladies and gentlemen. Locken thinks about pushing the pace, decides to pull back, set up the offense, drives in, feeds down to Herberg. Goes up on other number 24, Lance Jansen. Good shot contest, will not be enough. Herberg has enough to put it in. Have a full court trap here by the Wolverines. They don't know what to do. There's very little time to get across half court. Although that only leaves one person back, and they showed that with number 10. That'd be Sumas. He had an easy layup with everybody else collapsing. There'll be a foul. That foul will be on Romero, number 0, on the arm. Sumas will shoot 2. The first one is good. That will increase their lead to 5. They try to run the floor here. Misquits quickly over Locken, down in the corner to Romero. Romero drives towards the paint, tries to feed back out. Does not, actually does feed back out to Misquits. Misquits driving the lane, sees nobody, finds number 24, Lance Jansen. He wins this battle. Caseyani picks it off, a lazy pass to number 3, Braden Lundeen, all the way to Misquits, goes up, left-handed, lets it fall, finger rolling around. It'll be number 21, Landon Berg. Berg dribbling around, trying to find a spot, gives it off. Yes, sir! Number 10, Abraham Sumas with another. Sumas with 11 points. Casey with a block. .21, that would be Berg, tries to go up and under Michael Jordan style with Romero chasing down his tail. Does not get it to work. Misquits in, Locken, not trying to push the pace. Misquits inside, dishes to Herberg on the low block, gets it to fall after rattling around. Timeout Hermantown. We cut the lead to 5, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a 30-second timeout taken by the head coach of the Hawks, Andy Fensky. All right, now we're taking out the Rockridge keys to the game. Run, 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 run. We are incredibly deep as a team. We have a lot of people that can run the lights out of the gym, have good intense defensively, not just slack off. You win the ball. You win these games on defense, especially when they're this close. Share the ball. We're doing very good with that. The only person that doesn't have points on the floor right now is Romero. Everybody else has 9, 2, 6, and 4 respectively. Only 5 timeouts left for either side. That's plenty. We have enough time if we want to run. This is number 3. Braden Lundeen, no good. Gets it up, Misquits to Locken. Picked off by Lundeen. 10-21, lays it in. That will be Landon Berg. All the way up. Quick pass to Casey. Low block for Herberg. Out to Romero. Back into Casey. The call. Hermantown's ball. Nobody had any idea who touched it last. Our head referee did. 21, that'd be Berg. 21 dribbling around up top, setting up the offense. Low pick by number 10, that's Sumas for number 24. Short, Lance Johnson with it short. They pick it up and put it in. That will be Juan. Stays here. Berg. Trying to have quick hands, throw. Did not. Sorry, folks, I just sneezed there. As I said, number 21, that'd be Berg, tried to pick it off, have a little quick hands, throw it towards the center of the court, did not work. Meanwhile, Locken does not get it to go. Herberg pulls it down, jump ball's called. That'll be a rebound for Herberg, but unfortunately, the Hawks will get the ball. It's number 10, that's Sumas. Number 21, that's Berg. Crossover, Romero, met by number 5, Locken. No good. Number 2, out to number 3. That will be Lundeen if it goes. And it will. Lundeen with 3 more points. 5, Locken. Trying to push the pace a little bit. Pushes it to the corner. Ani dribbling back. They just switch spots. Down the low block for Casey, tries to lay up, no good. Ryan, no good, rattles in and out. That'll be number 10, that's Sumas. All the way down the court, cherry pick style. Goes up and under, gets the foul. That will be a foul on Herberg. Lundeen will go to the line.
Ball to the Wolverines, number 24, Herbert.
Lundeen will be shooting 2 for this shooting foul. Full platoon swap for the Wolverines, except for Misquits. We have Johnson, Misquits, Aho, Devich, and number 11, Aaron Spry, first checking into the game. Number 3 is 2 for 2 from the line that time. We run the floor. Joey's trying to push the pace. Crossover back to Misquits, driving down in the lane, slipping and sliding, spin move. Spry, left-handed, cannot get it to go. Misquits with the rebound, loses it, number 10. That'd be Sumas. Jump ball is called. Number 21 and number 3. That would be Leo Johnson and Braden Lundeen. End up on the floor. Both grabbing the ball, both think they got it. In this case, Rockridge ball. 2 set up top. It's Aho and Devich. Both roll to their right. Gets outside. Almost picked off by number 3, Lundeen, but it's Johnson who gets it. To Devich at the top of the key. Drives down. No shot at the end one. Good drive. Good foul. Go make your free throws, kid.
Ball to the Hawks, number 2, Sunland.
That'll be a foul on number 2, Blake Sunland.
Hermantown line, shooting 2.
Devich short on the first one. Devich 0 for 2, the junior from the charity stripe. 21 to 10. That'd be Sumas. Sumas long out 24. Lance Jansen, excuse me. Thought he had a handle on it. Did not. That'll be Rockridge ball. Aho will have number 10, Sumas guarding, and number 21, Berg at half court. Misquits and Aho running down the court together. Everybody else is set up. Aho pushes down the low block. Gets a foul call.
Ball to the Hawks, number 21, Berg.
Number 21, Berg with a foul. The junior, Joey Aho, will be on the line, shooting 2 shots. And the first one is good.
Back in for the Hawks, number 14, Menzel.
And Menzel checks back in for the Hawks. That will be for number 3, Braden Lundeen. 1 for 2 at the line for Aho. Running up the court is Berg, dribbling the ball, looking for his chance to pass. Out to Menzel at the top of the key. He is recently committed to the UMD for football. Dribbling down, up and in. Never mind, bounces out is Sumas. Misquits running down. Devich to Aho at the top of the key, dribbles down to the elbow. Tries to get it to Devich, tipped. Spry. Back to Misquits at the top of the key, reset. Dribbles down, poked out by Sumas, and the ball will stay. Possession. Number 3, Caseyani checking back in.
Back in for the Wolverines, number 3,
Number 3 taking the ball out, that's Caseyani, the senior. Devich on the elbow. Driving down, low block, does not get it to go. Menzel cannot find the ball in midair. That will be Wolverines ball. That was number 21, Berg on the pass. Number 3, Ani. Number 4, Aho. Nobody around. Aho crossover, passes it to Ani. Dribbles to his right. To the low block, tries to feed it back out to Devich. Both of them are on the floor. That was number 3, Braden Lundeen. Trying to get on the floor, save the ball, did not. Number 4 and number 12 in. That is Alex Scott and number 12, Hill. Number 4, also guarding number 4 very intently now. Scott, crossover. Casey driving low block. Running the weave as we can see here. Trying to find a layup. Just find a layup. Build some momentum like that. Spry. That was a good shot, open shot. Unfortunately cannot get it to fall. That will be off number 3, Caseyani. It will be Hermantown ball. Menzel takes it in. Up to number 12, that's Hill. Menzel inside to Sumas. Outside number 24, it's Jansen. Usually, Jansen is automatic from that range. Did not get this one to fall. Joey dribbling down to Devich. Devich for 3. That will end the cold streak as Devich bangs home a 3. 14 Menzel cannot get it to fall. Front rim and out. Rebound by Devich up to Aho. Spry can't find a handle on it. Runs into his own teammate Caseyani. Number 14 Menzel bounces off Joey Aho's foot. Cannot get it to fall as well. Leo Johnson's pass is tipped. Number 12, that's Hill, finally gets it down after that comedy of errors by both teams. Number 3, Ani, back to number 4, Aho, running down the court. Hill's guarding, pokes it away almost. Aho recovers the ball. Ani, guarded by Scott, cannot get the ball to fall. It'll be 10, Sumis to 14 Menzel, fake shot. Got Casey a little bit. It'll be number 4 at Scott, foul with a block.
The Wolverines, number 11, Spry.
That will be on the senior, Aaron Spry, number 11. This will be number 10, Sumis, taking the ball out. Out 24 for 3. He's electric from there, folks. Somebody's got to stop him. The lead is now 15 for the Hawks with about 3.5 minutes to go. Aho leading the ball up the court. Out to Casey from way downtown. Bang! Casey Ani. A 25-footer, and the senior says, no way. Make that all that hard work even better. No shot on the floor. Foul is called. That will be on number 11 on the arm.
Number 21, Johnson.
Correction, number 21, that'll be Leo Johnson on the arm. And folks, as the Wolverines have 7 fouls in this half, they'll be shooting 1-1. Sumis will shoot 1 shot. If he makes it, he gets another. If he misses, the play will be live. Sumis made a shot. He gets 1 more. Johnson thought, let's play anyway. Sumis, back rim, rebounded Spry. Devich wanting the ball way across the court for a skip pass. Spry can't find a handle on it. Running up the floor is number 12, that's Hill. Hill looking at his options, decides to take it in the lane himself. Back out to Menzel. Menzel fake shot, gets Caseyani. Out to Hill. Sumis puts it in. Pass from the low block to the other side. A little skip pass all the way down to Devich in the corner. Devich loses his dribble. Still lost his dribble. Picked off by number 12, that's Hill. Casey guarding. Casey still guarding, given pressure. Drives in, out to number 4, that's Scott. Scott cannot get it to go. 14, Menzel jumps way into the rafters for that rebound. Also cannot get it to go for Scott after the ball rattled in and out 3 times that possession. They finally get 2 points. Aho running down the floor. Decides to slow it down. Cross over to his left. Crossover back to his right. Gives it to Devich. Devich driving the lane. Gets fouled. No good. But 2 shots will await the junior.
Balls in the Hawks, number 4, shot. Devich will be on the line, shooting 2.
Devich makes his first shot.
I can't get all them.
3 in, 3 out for the Wolverines. That will be Locken, Miskwitz, and Herbert. 3 seniors. A little bit more age on this team. Devich for second, up, and good. And 1 more for the shooter. Now, if I believe so, folks, there's 5 seniors on the floor. This is what I was talking about with all this depth that we have. We have all the depth in the world that we can run 5 seniors on the floor and have 4 juniors on the bench ready to back them up, and we can run all day. We only need to just capitalize on it and not give the ball away as number 3, Braden Lundeen, puts it in. Miskwitz running the floor down to Caseyani, running like I just said. That's out to Miskwitz, dribbles into the paint, tries to feed back out to Indy Romero. Their wires are crossed, pal. That'd be Fensky picking up the assist if somebody scores. That's the head coach. He picked up that loose ball. Dribbling very, very, very slowly is Sumis here. Sumis crossover, another crossover, spins out, goes up. Doesn't matter because the foul was on the floor. He will shoot 1-1.
Calls in the range number 2, Miss West. Sumas on the line, shooting 2.
That foul will be on number 2, Misquits. That is only his first of the game with 9 points to boot.
Correction, shooting 1-1.
He'll be shooting 1-1. As 10, Sumas, Casey, number 3, Caseyani, trying to box out, getting his head a little bit. See if it works, folks. It does not. Casey running down the floors, seeing if senior Zane Locken can skip it down. Decides to go with Romero. Ball goes out of bounds. Hermantown ball. That's in the corner that I cannot see very well, folks. I'm sorry. I had to rely on my video monitor. This is 14, Menzel. Menzel dribbling down the court. Number 10. Sumas for 3. A rare miss from Sumas. Menzel. Back out to Sumas, dribbling, spin move, driving the lane, gets fouled. Lots of traffic. It's either Herberg, Ani, or Locken with the foul. Sides on the arm for number 5, Locken.
Sumas on the line, shooting 2.
With that, the lead is 20, folks, as Locken goes to sit down. Devich is in. He is a junior. Two for 2 is Sumas. Sumas with 20 points. 20-2-0. Misquits driving to the right lane. Right-handed layup is good. Decided to take it himself. Had Lane take it. That's Menzel dribbling up the court. Menzel backing down from three-point land. Tipped off. Devich with a tip. Over and back is called, ladies and gentlemen. Devich with that tip. Scooted the ball across half court. You cannot do that. It'll be number 0, Romero, taking it in. Number 2, Jalen Misquits, dribbling down to my left. Spin move. Decides not to. Spin it out to Casey. Bango! Caseyani, number 3, wearing a pair of Kobe's. I'd say he's shooting like him, too. That is Ani with 35 seconds to play. Ani has 8 points. Although he's been a big factor of this team with that breakout pass, just like that, into Romero from Misquits. Up and under does not work. Romero with it. Cannot decide on jump ball. Does not get it. This is 17 seconds. Menzel leading the break. That will be number 4. That is Scott. And looks like they're going to hold for last shot. If I had to bet, Menzel's going to take it. There's Menzel from Sumas. No good. Number 3 with just barely time to play. Off the rim, off the backboard, and no good because the buzzer sounded already. As we go to half, it is Wolverines 40, Hermantown Hawks 56. We will see you in about 10 minutes, guys.
Our first round of
All right, our 5th grade elementary boys. We have Zach Babaraki. Oh, wait. Connor Belleville. Silas Bennett. Benjamin Junior Burtz. Tristan Bremer. James Fay. Chase Flanagan. Landon Hancock. Andrew Hill. Nick Hole. Carter Holland. Camden Kemp. Truman Mamenga. Colton Ortiz. Jake Sadala. Leighton Sampson. And Messiah Wilkerson. 2 lines boys. Our coaches are Brett Holland, Wes Bremer, Kevin Johnson, and Gary Flanagan.
Boys, Silas, Nick in the front.
Hello, my name is Logan Angove, and I'm here. Hello, my name is Logan Angove, and I'm here with the Rockridge broadcast. Today, I'm with the Rockridge senior player for varsity team, Jalen Miskowitz. Jalen, how do you feel about tonight's game?
Tonight, I think it's going to go well. Hermantown's a tough team to beat, but after our tough win last night, I think we have a really good chance of winning tonight and playing really good.
All right. Is there anything that you think your team has improved on since your last game?
I would say it's just the energy levels, because sometimes we can go into a drought where we start to lose our leads, but so far we've kept our energy levels high, which gives us like an extra 15 points or more to keep us in the games and whatnot.
All right. Is there anything you want to say to basketball players around, or anybody who wants to be a professional basketball player?
I would say you have to train like in your off time. You have to want to have it. So you can't just practice when your team practices. You have to do it by yourself in the dark, in the rain, whenever you can, and just put in all those hours to get it done.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. That's Menzel. Number 24 is short. That was Menzel, Sumis, Jansen. Tipped around, Miskowitz with the rebound. Romero dribbling to my right now as we switch sides. Kisiani, low block, stuffed. Absolutely stuffed. Two people there. That was number 10 and number 2. That is Sunland. Ball out with the Wolverines. That'll be Menzel taking the ball out. Be number 2 Sunland, back to Menzel. Down inside, around the 3-point line is Sumis. Menzel trying to feed it inside to Jansen, picked off by Zane Locken. Kisiani rolling back. I remember, I think. Miskowitz goes up, does not. Gives it up to Casey. 3 is better than 2, ladies and gentlemen. Miskowitz thought about pulling up from the free throw line, decides to dish it right back out to Kasiani, who is in Sumis' face right now. Locken goes to help. That is Jansen. Down inside. That is number 3, Lundin. Menzel, top of the key to Lundin, who shoots it, nobody around, but off the front rim it goes. Rebound Romero. That almost went in, ladies and gentlemen. That was Romero to Miskowitz to Ani. Tip ball off the backboard, intended for Ryan Herberg on the low block. Number 3 again, Lundin, off the front rim again. Ladies and gentlemen, if he ate his Wheaties this morning, those 2 would have been 6 points on the scoreboard. Alrighty, Miskowitz into Locken. Locken just taking his time down the floor, setting up the offense, running the weave. Down inside to Locken, pushed in the back, gives it right back to him is Sumis from Miskowitz. Nobody home. This will be a block on Kisiani, the senior. Correction, there's a push.
If I get something up,
Same place, same time, still a foul for Kasiani, standing right about where the logo is, walking down. Set up in 2-3 defense. This was popularized by Coach Rich Odell, actually, back when we were Virginia and Evelyn still. He coached for Virginia for a lot of years and had some success. Menzel rolling down. 24, that is Jansen. Still no good. 0 for 3 this half to start. Ani on the floor. Cannot get it. Herberg just short of the line. Also flips it before he flies out of bounds. Locken running up the floor. Picked off by number 3. That is Lundin. Lundin to Menzel. Back to Lundin. What a layup, folks. That is some team chemistry as the Hermantown bench is loving it. Locken trying to reset the tone here. Start second half. Kasiani goes up, gets a push from either Menzel or number 3, Lundin. The 5'11" senior will shoot 2 shots at the line. And number 1 is good. Only 14 points. And Caseyani goes 2 for 2 from the line, cutting the lead to 14 points. Ani, poked up in the air by Zane Locken, thrown just down the floor to Menzel. Nobody around. Bango. So Misquits to Romero, tries to force it back out to Ryan Herberg, does not get it to go. Menzel with Locken. The tip up and in by number 10, Sumis. Timeout by Coach Spencer Ani. Menzel is loving it. Menzel and Locken went at it in the section semifinal and is going at it yet again. Just about 2 months later. Menzel got the best of them in mid-October. We'll see how it turns out now. Now the score rundown, 63-44. We're staying on the glass pretty good, both teams, at 12 apiece. The fouls staying pretty low, but there's still lots of time. The big story is that 6-shot attempt difference between Hermantown and Rockridge. They've just taken more shots, and by that chance, more get the chance to fall. Alrighty, as Rockridge breaks the huddle, we had a couple of bullet points here from halftime. The weave, it's good when it works, but right now they've shut it down completely. We need to find something else. We need to win on the boards. It's only 12-12. They cannot get second chance points at all ever. Stop number 10. Number 10 right now has 23 points. That's almost half of what Rockridge has put up as a team, and we have to run, ladies and gentlemen, run. There's way too many people that are way too fast to not run the ball down the court every time and take a 2-point look, even though we're down. It's 45-63 with about 15 minutes left. It's Devich to Ani at the top of the key. Ani to Locken, sets a pick on the left side, running the weave yet again. Stop down low, Misquits. Misquits out to Ani to the free throw line. That's Devich. Devich to the low block, gets it tipped by number 2. That is Sunland. Sunland to number 3. That's Lundeen. Almost had a backcourt violation as he passes it to Menzel. Menzel dribbling out to the top. Menzel locking up yet again. That's out to number 3. Back to number 24. That's Jansen. Jansen to Menzel. Locking right in his face, playing with a little bit more passion. Tries to sneak around the back, does not get a poke away. Number 24, it's Jansen. Short. All 4 of his 3-point attempts have been short today, folks. Not today, in this second half. As you can tell with 23 points, not a lot of shots have been short as Misquits lays it in. Menzel flips it up. Oh, just barely gets it past to Sumis before Misquits picks it off. They are so stuck, ladies and gentlemen. They have to get across half court. Coach Drew Aho does not like it very much. He thought that was a 10-second violation. Sumis, number 3. They just whipping it around. I can't even commentate that fast, ladies and gentlemen. Sunland with a 3. That was Sumis, Lundeen, Sumis, Menzel, and to Sunland. As I missed that 3-pointer as well. What was that? That was Devich beyond the arc. Down low. Misquits flies right by as Lundeen gets a layup. Lock-in to Devich. Same spot. Same result. That is 2 in a row forced on Caseyani, trying to apply some pressure. That will be out of bounds on Rockridge. This will be Hermantown's ball. This will be Menzel taking the ball out. He is committed to the University of Minnesota Duluth for football. So good luck to the Bulldogs in the fall of 2024. That will be number 4. That is Scott laying the ball in on the left side. Dribbling down is number 5, Locken. Outside number 10, Devich. Inside to number 21, that's Leo Johnson. Back out to number 5, Locken. Back iron, pops straight up in the air. Number 12, that is Nathan Hill. Gets around, lays it in. This will be Johnson to Locken. Locken dribbling down the court on my right. Tries to cross over through. Looks like he got tied up pretty good with Menzel there. This will be Hill going up again. Right hand, left side, still 2 points. This will be number 5, Locken dribbling down the floor with Menzel yet again. They've been meeting all night here, folks, and I'd say the match is pretty much tied. It doesn't show on the scoreboard, but as number 24, that'll be Herberg, lays it in. I would say, folks, that the match has been pretty much tied by the two, well, former wide receivers. As that is number 4 lays it in. That it would be Scott. One more timeout from Coach Spencer, aka Spinani. This will be a 30-second timeout. We will see you guys in 30 seconds.
30-second timeout, call by Wolverine.
As we are on this 30-second timeout, we will check out the Hermantown Hawks' key to the game. Work on movement without the ball. They've been standing around. You can probably notice it a little bit, as well as controlling the glass. The glass has been pretty well even, as you just saw. The help side is better, especially against this weave offense. The help side, if you can crash down and stop that layup, they really have nowhere to go. As Coach Spencerani sends out his 5, it will be Herberg, Devich, Spry, Johnson, and Aho. It is 55-76, about a 20-point deficit. Now that has been done before, but we got to step on the gas right now with 12 minutes left. Aho down to the elbow. Herberg working his way inside, back out to Aho, guarded by Menzel. Menzel does not like that as he yells in frustration as the foul is called. Devich, I don't know what Devich just said, but he smiled a little bit. Maybe he thinks it was the same thing. Maybe not. All right, there are 4 corners. As you can see, they're on all 4 corners of the post line. Just a simple out to Herberg. Wraps around. No good from Devich. Maybe that was what he was smiling about. He got to shoot the ball. Unfortunately not. Down Menzel to number 4. Good. That will be Alex Scott. Good from the corner. This will be number 4, Joey Aho. Number 21, that's Leo Johnson inside to Devich, rolling through. And that's why the weave works, ladies and gentlemen. No help side defense means there's a free lane somewhere. So we have Menzel, guarded by number 4, the junior, Joey Aho. Tries a tricky move, passes it to his number 12, it's Hill. Back inside number 10, up and good. Abraham Sumas with 25 points tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Aho stuck on the elbow, picked off by Hill. Hill has an open lane, throws down the dunk from Hermantown. Hill is fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Hill, who is only 6 foot as a senior, climbs the ladder and throws it down with one hand. That was a good little move. That was a good little play by Hill there, getting ahead of the break, floating the pass over the top, and finishing with style. This will be Menzel up the floor. Menzel to Hill, fresh off his dunk. He is fired up and ready to play. Poked loose by Joey Aho. Down to Hill, Leo Johnson guarding. Back out, number 21. That is good. That will be Landon Bird, the 6'1" sophomore. Landon also heating up right now. Landon with an interception. Dribbles it up the court. Menzel. No call yet, but Spry took a hard hit from number 14, Peyton Menzel. This will be called as a block on number 11, Aaron Spry. We're taking a little TV timeout here as Leo Johnson ties his shoe. That's all right. We can talk about it. He went in pretty hard, and he went straight up. But unfortunately, he was in the charge circle, which is that circle you see in the bottom of the paint underneath the goalpost or the basket, whatever you want to call it. That means if you're standing there, a charge cannot be issued because it is too close to the rim. Spry, shaken up a little bit, goes to sit down for a while. I'm sure that's all right. clear the stars out of his head. In is Ani, and number 12, Will Kemp. 2 for 2, good from the line. Aho, Ani, back to Aho on the top of the key. Dribbles down inside the slot. Tries to get back out to Ani. Does get back out to Ani after losing the handle for 3. Casey Ani is wet like water, ladies and gentlemen. This is 12, Hill. Hill crossover, tries to force it inside the lane, gets poked by Joey Aho. It's number 32 checked into the game. That is Sawyer Sensed with a good little pass. And another timeout taken from Spencer Ani. It is 30-point deficit. Hermantown 90, Wolverines 16, 9:17 to go. We'll see you in 30 seconds.
30 seconds timeout called by Wolverine.
Never mind, everybody. We're back a little bit early, but that's all right. We have fouls, too. We've been off the fouls. Everybody's been off the fouls now. The refs are letting them play a little bit. I like it. Fast-paced game. As we said, both key points of the game were winning the boards. As you can see, the boards are pretty evenly matched at 13 and 12. But the big factor is 46 to 35. Those are the only two numbers you need to see. They've taken 11 more shots, which means at least 11 more points. Unfortunately, they've had way too many second chance opportunities. With that being even on the glass, this is Leo Johnson, had to run back to retrieve the ball. Pass it into Joey Aho. Off the graphics. And number 4, peeling it off. Romero gets picked off by number 3, that is Lundeen. Lundeen passes it to number 32, Sense. Lundeen. Sunland. That is out to Sumas from 24, Jansen. Sense tries to save it, goes out of bounds. It will not. This will be Wolverines basketball. There, thank you. We have Miskowitz checking in. This is Aho to Johnson. Johnson back out to Ani, guarded by number 2. Ani peels into the lane. Number 4 for 3, no good. Will Kemp up and in. William Kemp using his height and his explosiveness to his advantage. Definitely see him in the weight room every day from time to time. I actually have third hour with him, so William, if you're seeing this, hey, how's it going? Number 10, Sumas up and in. Gets the foul call on either Miskowitz or Johnson.
Ball to the Wolverines, number 4, Harold.
This is 10. Sumas shooting 2. Not too many fouls this half. That's something that Spencer probably worked on in the locker room. This is Aho leading it up to my right. Your right as well if you're watching the broadcast. Ani tries to drive the lane. No shot is called. Foul is called on the floor as he was driving to the left side of the court, trying to lay it in, get up and under. Does not work. We have Miskowitz trying to take it in. Miskowitz just out to Will Kemp on the short corner. Back out, tries to get to Casey Ani. It is not. Brent Lundeen with a wide open layup. Menzel with hands on head. Lundeen probably has been known to throw it down once or twice in practice. Does not decide. So Will Kemp goes up with 3. Hermantown Hawks grabs the rebound. Cannot hold on the handle. Number 24 lays it in as well. That's Lance Jansen. The whole bench is fired up. They're waiting to see a dunk from somebody else tonight. Number 3 swats that away. That's Lundeen on Johnson's shot. Number 2, number 24, kicks it off of his foot. That is Jansen with a little bit of a butterfingers. In for number 21, Leo Johnson, is number 33, the senior, Povaledo. Aho ripping up the court. Inside to Will Kemp in the middle of the paint. Back to Aho. Caseyani, no good. So rebounded by number 24, Jansen. Out to number 12, Hill. Hill back to Jansen. Jansen down into Sunland. Sunland to, this is Sumas. Sumas is the point scorer tonight as he has 27. This is 24, Jansen. Tries to feed it inside to 32 Cents. Does not get it to work. Cents, a 6'5" freshman. Yes, you heard that right. Freshman decides to go take a break. Big body as a freshman. At 6'5", he has definitely been a workhorse down on the boards, keeping the rebound battle the same. Miskowitz backing down, gives Povoleto behind the three-point arc. Spin move inside, all the way from Italy to the United States of America, all the way around the world for 2 points. This is 21 to number 2, inside 12, that's Hill. 21, back down, that is Berg. Berg inside number 4, lays it in. That will be 4 points for Alex Scott, the 5'11" senior. Hill guarding Joey Aho, spins, puts on the brakes. Joey Aho jumps right at the free throw line. Caseyani calling for the ball, drives inside, fake pass to number 12, Will Kemp, goes up with it and gets fouled by their number 4 or number 2. We will see. That will be a foul on number 4. The announcer and I were talking at the same time, so I had to cut it off real quick. That will be number 4's shot. Number 10, Devitt checks back into the game. Caseyani is 1 for 1 at this trip to the line. Commentators curse, 1 for 2. Casey grabs his own rebound after it's tipped by Will Kemp. Does not fall. This will be number 12, Hill, and the foul will be on number 3 or number 10. That will be Devich or Ani. So we called on number 10, Devich. That will be his second of the game. This will be 21, Berg, dribbling down, peeling out to number 24. That's Jansen. Inside number 4, drives in. Number 4, shot. It's fouled by number 33, the senior, Povoleto. Povoleto, with visual displeasure, thinks he got all ball. Shot, up and in, 1 for 1 from the charity stripe. This time, inside the block is number 32, the freshman. Sensed. 6'5" standing. Rolls in and out from the free throw. Will Kemp with the rebound, pass to Jalen Miskowitz, who runs it up the floor. Will Kemp standing on the elbow, lost his dribble, picked off by number 21, that's Berg. Berg running down the floor. Berg sees nobody, dribbles in, finds the paint, almost gets poked away by Caseyani. This is 12, Hill. Hill sets up at the top of the key, dribbles down the elbow, goes between the legs twice, poked away by Jalen Miskowitz. He thinks he got fouled. Will Kemp driving down the lane, feeds to Caseyani and is fouled. What a selfless play by Will Kemp, feeding Caseyani down on the low block. He had an open layup, but Casey, there's nobody around, so he fed down, and here's the foul. Caseyani wearing Kobe's with his first and gets to fall. This will be Will Kemp coming out for number 24, Ryan Herberg. Will Kemp showed a lot of heart, a lot of hard work. Actually was named one of the football captains for next year. Go Wolverines, 2K24. Showed a lot of heart. Let's see if Ryan can do the same. Keep up the pace as number 4 dribbles it down, picks it into Sense. Sense cannot get it to fall. Rebound Herberg, picking up right where Will left off. And the ball, unfortunately, stays Hermantown's possession. $32. Downside to number 13 who checked into the game. That's Aiden Love. Getting his first playing time of the day. Sense on the free throw stripe. Down to shot. Shot dribbles down the paint. Shoots from the elbow. Decides not to. This will be on number 24, Ryan Herberg.
Wolverine, number 24, Herbert.
With a push. This will be Sawyer Sense taking the ball out. The coach just said run it again, so you'll expect to see the same play yet again. Flips it out, gets tipped, almost like they knew it coming. This will be Devich picked off to Caseyani. Casey's getting a beat down today. He's been on the stripe 3 times in the last 5 minutes as he's been fouled.
Ball to the Hawks, number 4, shot. On his own line, shooting 2.
Biscuit's getting a drink of water as Casey nails his first free throw. Automatic, ladies and gentlemen. This will be his second. And good. And unfortunately, folks, this will probably be the last time Casey sees the floor tonight, as this will be number 30, Knutson. Highlighter yellow shoes. Let's see if he plays as bright as his shoes are, folks. This will be number 21, guarded by Jalen Miskowitz. Drives down the lane. A lot of contact, no foul. Sense tries to save it, will not. That is Berg with the missed layup. Sense with the tip, and now Miskowitz will have the ball. Ready to take it out. This will be Devich back to Miskowitz. Miskowitz dribbling up the court. Really playing as a flex 3 here tonight. Miskowitz playing a very lead role with 13 points of the scoring. Devich also playing very lead role of scoring with 17. Ball goes out of bounds. Deciding what to do with it. Their wires were crossed. And Hermantown will have the ball. Berg will take it out. Pass to number 13, Aiden Love. Aiden Love, also a freshman. Freshman sandwich there for Miskowitz. That was Love. Love for 3. No good. That was Love and Sense setting a double screen. Inside to Sense from number 2. That was Sunland to Sense. Does not get it to fall. Sense goes down as Knutson runs it up the court. Inside to Devich. Devich, 3 Wolverines in the painted area. Still nobody comes up with the rebound as Devich cannot get it to fall. This is number 4, Scott, passing it to number 21, Berg. Berg crossover, another crossover at the top of the key. Passes number 4, that's Scott. Scott, Love was open, looks him off. Number 21, Berg with the ball. Number 2 at the top of the key with him, looks him off, shoots it, no good. 21, that's Berg, no good from 3-point land. Herberg lost his dribble, needed to yell for a little bit of backup assistance. Number 10, that's Devich. Miskowitz dribbles it off his foot, then runs into Knutson. Knutson gets on the floor, hustle player. That's Devich for 3 from Miskowitz. Lets it bang, splash mountain for Eli Devich. That gives him 20 even tonight, folks. As Coach Spin has 3 coming off the bench. At the next stoppage play, Love for 2, long. Miskowitz down to Devich. Devich going for 22 tonight. Does not get it to go. Miskowitz tippy toes. Smart little play by Miskowitz. He knew he was going out, but somebody else was. The Wolverines will retain possession. This will be Pond, Peterson. Peglow, right? Yeah. All right, number 34 is Peglow, also known as Coos by everybody in the student body. Knutson goes up and gets fouled. Met a little resistance on the way to the rim. He will shoot 2 shots. Foul will be on number 13, Aiden Love, his first of the game. Number 30, Knutson does not get his first. Bounces off the front rim. Knutson with his second of the night. Also does not get it. Does not get any of them to fall tonight, at least at this portion of the game. Tip ball remains Hermantown possession. Sense passes the ball and doesn't know where to go with it. Nobody's open. Passes it finally out to Love for 3. Does not shoot it for 2. Number 2 for 3. That is Blake Sunland. And with that, the Wolverines are above. Swatted by number 2. That's Sunland as well. And with that, the Hermantown Hawks, correction, are above 100 points tonight. Is 102-71. 2.5 to play. This will Povaledo out at the point, gets to Coos, Peglow. I'll do that at least twice more tonight, folks. I'm sorry in advance. What a move by Povaledo with a half spin into a fadeaway shot. This will be number 0 for 3. His first shot of the night will not fall. It is Corbin Peterson, the sophomore. Foul call, number 32, that is Sense with push. This will be number 22, correction, number 25, Grant Johnson, the sophomore, in for number 2, Sunland. And yet again, Knudsen will be shooting 1-on-1. If you don't know what that means, if he makes it, he gets 1 more. If he misses, the play is live. Knudsen with his first point of the game, and with that, he will get 1 more free throw. Pond and Povaledo down low, ready to rebound. Povaledo with a good jump, doesn't matter. Knudsen 2 for 2 this time. Down low, number 25. Number 32, Sense, gets blocked by Povaledo, and it will be Wolverines' ball. 25, that is Johnson. Into Sense, swatted by Povaledo. Knudsen up the court. Pond fumbling around with it, finally gets it, rips it down inside to Peglow, does not get it to go. Intercepted by number 21, Berg. Also gets it poked. Pond makes up for his mistake, forced it out of bounds. Unfortunately, it will remain Hermantown possession. With 1:45 to play here, folks, Sense takes the ball out. We'll go mute. All right, sweet. All right, folks, 1 more time around here. Sense taking the ball out. Povaledo guarding. Shoots it all the way across. Touched the bases there, Sense, because that was a home run intended for number 0, Corbin Peterson. This will be 55, Ethan Pond, into number 30, Olin Knudsen. Knudsen down and guarded by Peterson. This will be Peglow. Pass it out to Ethan Pond. Rolls and a shot, just short. Knudsen up for the tip, unfortunately does not get it. This will be Hermantown possession. This will be number 0 taking the ball out. That is Peterson to number 21, Berg. Number 5, Berglund, in for the Hawks. Berglund dribbles the ball down the court. Passes to Love. Peterson almost intercepts. Number 5, Berglund. Inside number 32, Sense. Does not get the ball to fall. Knudsen to Will Peterson. Up and no good. All right, Love dribbling down the court. Stops short, goes behind his back. Gets it out. Number 5, that is Berglund. Berglund out back to Love. Gets to Berglund again. Guarded pretty closely by Knudsen. Berglund for 3. No good. Whistle. I do not know what for yet, but somebody's going to line for 1-1. He'll be on number 13, in Love, who is only a freshman, but Will Peterson will be at the line. Number 1 is good for Will Peterson. Number 0 back in, Corbin Peterson, the junior's second shot. Hits the front rim, just trickles in. 2 for 2. Will Peterson with 2 points on the night. Inside number 5. Number 5 backing down, gets poked loose. Still fighting for it with Ethan Pond and Alden Knutson, and it rolls out of bounds. It will be Rockridge possession with 35 seconds to play. The shot clock has turned off. This could be the last possession of the game. Inside to Povaledo from Knutson. Goes up and in over number 0, Corbin Peterson. About a 7-inch difference in their height. No wonder. Such an easy shot. 0 out to 23 at Sunland. Does not get it to fall. With 10 seconds left, Povaledo dribbling down the court. This will be Knutson out at the top of the key with Pond. And the pass to Peglow is no good. This will be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. This will be Hermantown 102, Rockridge 27. Hermantown with a lot more fouls. We just couldn't convert to only an abysmal 6 for Rockridge. We definitely won the glass tonight, 24-18. But the big story is 60 shots for Hermantown. That's a lot. It's plenty. And for all of you on the Rockridge YouTube site, us at the Rockridge broadcast page, I'd like to thank you for recording tonight. And next time, tune in for one more time of Rockridge Gym. Good night, everybody.